It's time for SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com with me, Stuttering Craig.
Hey, Mr. Donut Head Man, who's trying to kill you? I don't know, but you better not.
And Daily Destin.
This town needs an enema.
And this week's special guest, Chad.
Wow. You're amazing, dude.
Thanks.
And now, broadcasting from the World ScrewAttack headquarters in Dallas, Texas, it's the SideScrollers. Oh, welcome out to SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com. What is going on? Well, happy 2011. My name's Stuttering Craig.
I'm Daily Destin.
And I'm Chad.
The crew is back.
Yeah.
Destin is here.
Woo!
We're ready to rock and bring in the new year. Do you like how
Explosion noises.
Whoa, Craig's already off to a rapping start.
Rapper. Woo, wickety whack.
Wiki.
All right, here we go. So, yes, 2011 is here. It is just like 2010. We can blow it,
No,
but
it's
we're
not like 2010. Fuck 2010.
There's a 1 at the end of it. It's not a 0.
2010's behind me.
We only have... okay.
Yeah.
I had to do this news show every day that year. Jesus.
Little resentment, I see.
I wasn't a big fan of 2010.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what, band. Keep in mind, we only have, 1 year and almost, just under 2 years left before everyone dies.
That's...
What? Oh,
2012. That's right.
just under a year. Whatever.
I'm making an announcement. That is the day Screw Attack and the rest of the world will die.
You know that's wrong, right? Like that was mistranslated on the Mayan calendar. It's not actually.
They made a movie about it, Chad.
They made a movie about how it's wrong.
Exactly.
What?
It's already passed.
Dude.
It's on Netflix.
Are you kidding me?
Y2K!
John Cusack
Y2K is coming.
John Cusack doesn't lie, all right? You shut your mouth. He flew a plane.
Oh, that's true.
On a green
over
screen.
lava.
God. All right. So we're off to a roaring rapping start. This week, it's all saggy stuff. We have all our saggy winners and losers. Well, losers, winners. They're the people who win the awards. That's this week. In case you didn't see, we have the awesome death battle with Wiz and Boomstick. That was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder Woman and Rogue.
Rogue and Wonder, yes. That's definitely my favorite episode so far. Next episode will be Goomba versus Koopa, which is looking hilarious at this point. Next Monday, we have a special announcement on the site as we have the next announcement regarding the Sonic fan film, which will be hitting Screw Attack later this year. I can now say that because it is 2011. Sometime this year, you'll see that fan film, just like you saw the Mega Man fan film. Assuming he finishes it this year, which he plans to. But I know I'll spoil the video. He's going to be talking about stuff at MagFest, which we're going to be talking a little bit more about later on. MagFest is what I mean. But we're also going to have one of our patented blow stuff up days.
Oh, yeah.
Which was really good. We took out
that was fun.
A bunch of stuff. Yeah, and you didn't want. Well, you're thinking about not going. I mean, isn't it fun to go out and just
I was ready.
Put lighter fluid on stuff.
I don't remember what happened, but I was like, I need to blow shit up. And we're like, all right.
Hey, we also have a Puntos on a PC game. World of Warcraft will be hitting the site.
Indeed.
It's going to be crazy. So, yes.
Craig looks very confused when he watches it.
I watched the episode, and I had no idea what I just watched.
His head hurt.
It did not feel
had a
good.
headache coming home.
Prepare for lots of abbreviations.
Oh, my gosh. You're telling me. And next week, we're going to be hitting up MagFest. Once again, we're going to talk about that later on. But right now, it's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the freaking world's favorite segment. It's time for...
Hard News.
Yeah, like, he didn't even let you finish. He's like, we know it's hard news, Craig.
I know what it is.
All right. All right, hard news me, Destin.
Okay. OnLive is making a move for a larger market, and they're doing it by having their service built into televisions.
Interesting.
Yeah, so...
That actually makes a heck of a lot of sense for what they do.
It does.
Yeah.
You know, OnLive, if you don't know, it's a service. You get a little box, and you connect through the internet, and you have access to like 50 games.
This is the
Their
thing.
library is not huge right now.
No, this is the thing. Back in 2009, they announced, and everyone was like, "Whoa, this could change the way things are." And then they realized that the thing that kind of turned me off. It's still really, really cool, and the technology's really neat, but it's their custom games for OnLive. So like, it's not the PS3 or the 360 version of Assassin's Creed. It's the OnLive version of Assassin's Creed, meaning you have to buy.
It's pretty much the PC version. They have subscription-based plans right now that you can pay $9.99, or you can buy individual play passes where you get like 5 days to play it.
So basically,
like a rental.
you can now turn your home TV into that hotel TV that had the controller, and you could order all the games and play whatever you wanted.
That's a good analogy, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, kinda.
You too can play any game in the world on a 64 controller.
It's kind of like it's like a DVR. You know, like when you DVR movies and such, you just go back and watch it. Except
it's not a 64
on demand.
controller. It's actually a really nice 360 replica, kind of.
Oh, nice.
It like melds the 360 and the PS3 kind of. It looks a lot like a 360 controller, though.
I'm just remembering, like, that was like one of the first things I always checked as a kid in hotel rooms. It was like, does it have the game
everybody
thing?
does, yeah.
And remember the SNES controller that was like clear and like really bulky and crappy?
All I saw was the N64 stuff. And that's all it was. N64 even to today. They haven't even upgraded GameCube.
Yep.
Anyway, it's going to be available on Vizio TVs, Blu-ray players, Android tablets, and smartphones now.
Cool.
Now, I don't really understand how it's going to work with the tablets and smartphones.
Hey, you know what? If you could play a PS3 game on demand on your iPhone or something, or your iPad, that's pretty freaking cool. I mean, that's really cool.
Yeah, you've heard about Sony's phone, right? Or whatever, the PlayStation phone?
Yeah.
That's so ridiculous. The only cool thing about that to me is that you can like sync up a controller and play.
To the Sony phone?
That's what I heard.
It hasn't been announced yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess that was a rumor I heard.
Yeah.
But you know,
we hear rumors all the time.
Yeah. Anyway, how cool would that be? Like just syncing up the controller and then playing, because then you really could have like a mini TV anywhere with you to play Street Fighter.
How cool would it be if you could do that with a PSP? Oh, you can't.
Damn.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good. I'm glad for them. I mean, their service to me was very cool. I don't think I'd do it, but that's the thing I fear with Go Live. But if it's already there on the TV, I think that's going to prevent people from going out and buying PS3s and 360s.
They did say they have a big release planned for early this year, and I'm hoping it's an update to their library, because like they still have Assassin's Creed 2 and stuff on there, you know, and that's the only plan I have with the service is their games aren't up to date.
You know what would be? You know what would really help them a lot? A kick-ass exclusive. Like if BioShock Infinite was like, we're gonna launch on live exclusively for the first month, and then we're gonna hit. Like,
something that could be cool.
That's how they would need to draw their fan base in. You know, like even if you look at like a mascot won't do it. You know, if they come out with like the online version of Mario or Sega or Sonic or something, that's not going to do crap. But so they had to pull from the existing library of games and say this game's going to be exclusively on here, and that's how it would work. So
you see, that wouldn't make me do it. But if they were like, we're launching Halo and Resistance 3 on OnLive, or like they're both going to be available on OnLive, then I'd be interested.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
That's smart.
Because they're both console exclusives.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing they can't get. Pretty much right now, it's all PC titles.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And even if they could just keep up with that schedule. Anyway, so those are my complaints.
They got to make new ones every time, though. That's the thing. They got to have a custom build just for OnLive. That's
Do they?
Yeah. It's not a port.
They have to build
just
it
for OnLive.
Really?
Yeah. That's what the delay is. Oh, okay. That's been my biggest gripe. All right. What else?
A new Halo book came out.
What?
Yeah, it features a prehistory of the Halo universe and tells of the Forerunners. The Forerunners are an ancient race of enlightened machines
hey, what's up,
who
dude?
built the Halo weapon.
Later today, I'm going to have
It takes place 100,000 years ago.
I'm kind of hungry.
I plan on going home and marinating them, and I'll have some mashed potatoes with them. What, Destin?
So Halo fans can get the new Halo book.
Oh, okay.
I'm
hey.
done.
Sorry, there's this horrible noise in the background. We could,
yeah.
I just started thinking about pork chops for some reason.
It's written by Greg Bear.
So
who
the pork
wrote,
chops himself.
No, this is the last point I'm making. Written by Greg Bear. He wrote some Star Wars books.
Maybe some rice? Yeah.
No, I don't do two starches.
Okay.
That's rice
and the last story.
Potatoes.
Why not?
I'm sorry, what, Destin?
I got the last story for you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Tiger Woods in PGA Tour 12 is not on the cover of PGA Tour 12.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It sounds hilarious.
Is it a fighter?
It only shows off a golf course and a flag.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Now, people were freaking out.
While you're playing, is there this disembodied voice of his father talking to you?
No. Okay, so it's called Tiger Woods PGA Tour 12. And people were kind of freaking out, saying that EA is going to ditch Tiger. They're trying to distance themselves. So Peter Moore, in a conference call, addressed the concerns. He said, if the insinuation is it's a reflection of EA Sports backing away from its relationship that goes back literally 13 years with Tiger,
we just signed him to a 75-year deal.
Yeah.
And now what he said they're trying to do is
We're taking down the Madden library.
What he said they're trying to do is focus on the Masters.
Yes, because that's going to be the new thing, is the Masters courses on there. The Masters is a big golf course.
Yeah.
It's a big golf tournament for sure. And yeah, I actually saw that today, which it's the course itself is going to be in it.
Yes.
I just saw the headline.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty big because I don't know if that's happened before.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know either. I've played Tiger Woods. It's a fun game. You know, like for a sports game, I actually enjoyed it. You know, being able to build your own character and stuff.
Yeah, you should play it on the Move or the Wii.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that, as somebody who doesn't care about golf games but has always heard about the Masters, it's something I may like rent it. I would never buy it, but I can imagine. But I can imagine those fringe people who have never played, who are really into golf, who never played
God, the Masters!
Yeah, they would freak out.
Yeah.
Which is a good decision. So I don't know if the Masters licenses everything known to man. So it's about time they got into video games.
So Moore's calling it special, different, and says their projections are to do well. So don't worry.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they're not distancing themselves from Tiger or anything.
Who projects to suck? Like,
yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
know,
I was
like-
gonna say that. I was gonna be like, oh, good. So your projections aren't to fail miserably.
Yeah.
That's nice to know.
Yeah, I'm sure all your stockholders will be really happy about that.
During a conference call.
our projection is to do better than Tiger's marriage.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Nice. You know, she took half his money.
high five.
Oh, now he only has $1 billion.
Well,
You know,
she's like a super rich supermodel or something. So good for her.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. But and she's white.
And now she has
Okay.
more money.
I don't really know. I don't know.
Did
what
he
I was
lose
doing.
Tiger
all the
put his
ladies?
dick in people. All right.
Lots
Yeah.
of lots
Lots
women.
of lots
Did
of
he
women.
lose all the ladies?
I
Probably
don't know.
not.
Yeah, it's
And
fine.
hey,
There's no way.
speaking of dudes banging chicks, you hear about Brett Favre there, Dustin?
No, what did he do?
He's been banging chicks on the side, apparently.
Oh no, Brett.
Yeah, but it's all coming out now. Oh, that sounded bad.
Oh.
Anyways, okay, so is that hard news for this week?
That's horrible about Brett Favre.
I'm sorry. You gotta.
His wife
now you're gonna get
survived
that-
cancer. Or
You're gonna get that.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get that Green Bay Packer tattoo removed off your ankle.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all for hard news. I don't want to talk anymore.
All right. So there you go. That's our news for this week. Now let's get on to something very important that we've been meaning to talk about for a good while, and that is conventions. Convention talk. Now, coming up, we got MagFest on the way, and it's one of those events that we went to
Go to.
about 4 years ago. I guess 4 years. 2007 was the
crazy.
first one, and that's the first one where it was me and Tom and Mickey and Jose were the first ones to go out to that,
Oh, yeah.
and that was when Jose betrayed us, and he
And kicked your ass.
kicked our ass in Call of Duty. Yeah, it was horrible. So we're going out this year, and to be absolutely honest with you, the last couple of years we've gone. We haven't really had much plan, but this year we're going with a much different plan. We're going with it's going to be myself, Chad, and Jared, and we're going out there just to go crazy and have a good time and shoot a lot of stuff. So look for an announcement video of kind of what we're looking for, and we want participation from you guys who are going to be there because we understand the event's going to be bigger this year. It's actually like sold out,
Crazy.
which is good. I think it's going to be like 3,000 people, which is a nice size event. And they're not accepting anybody else because the hotels are only so big. They're already like an overflow hotel.
Crazy.
Wow.
So, yeah, so it's grown a lot, and it's been cool to see it grow as we've kind of grown with the event as well. But so
It's a big party.
yeah, we figured it'd be a good time to talk about fun convention stuff. The hopes to get you guys to MagFest if you guys live in the Alexandria, Washington D.C. area of the Northeast. To be definitely a fun little trip over there. So Chad always has stories. He loves to tell stories, especially of conventions, because Chad's been going to conventions long before he was at ScrewAttack.
Yep.
So Chad, your job is to tell a story now and have it not involve alcoholic beverages and
At a con.
at a convention and keep it somewhat G-rated.
One time I went to a convention. The end. No.
You make
Dude,
it sound like conventions are like cesspools of evil alcohol and devils.
You walk in and they hand you a beer. No. Basically,
Go to that one.
dude, cons are always fun. They're great to hang out with people, especially cons that have a good, gaming vibe to them.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing. Like, because Craig and I, when it comes to MagFest is probably, besides SGC, the convention where you get to like hang out with us the most, because we're just there. Like, we have like no responsibility. We're there to do a panel. We have the merch booth, but then like we just run around and play games.
Yeah,
So
I think that's probably the best way to put it. And
Yeah.
really, our responsibilities there are we're guests, which is really cool. We feel really great about being guests there. We go and we do our panels. Like our panel this year, one of them is going to be called "Video Games Yes or No." And it's pretty much an excuse of us just to talk about video games and chit chat with you guys. And the other one I'm going to do is talking about building a website and such. And but so that's pretty much it. Then the rest of the time we're just there to say, hey, what's going on, and hang out with you guys and hang out at the merch table and play Street Fighter and
Stay until 5 a.m. playing Mugen
just
and
be
shit.
stupid and have that, just have fun, which is why I'm really looking forward to this event. And you mentioned how MagFest is fun. I've been to, I think I've been to probably 12, 15 cons over the past few years. Between Anime Matsuri down in Houston and A-Con here in Dallas. These are anime things, but it is always fun when. I guess the best advice you can give to somebody who's going to go to a con is to go in with like an open mind and not to be too judgmental, because people are going to be. You don't want people doing judgmental on you because you're at a con too, dude.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Look at all these losers. Yeah, you paid to get in here too.
That's right. The thing, I was listening to a conversation today on the radio about minivans, right? And how minivans are kind of regarded as like, it's like a mom thing, and moms now are going away from minivans because they don't want to be labeled as like the dorky mom, the soccer moms. So, but minivans are like the ultimate vehicle, right? They're supposed to be.
Craig has a minivan. That's what I call it, Craig's car.
No, it's a
no.
It's a Nissan Rogue. It's a Rogue, dude. It's a Nissan Rogue. It sounds cool, all right? It's not a caravan. It's a caravan.
Is this why you brought up the minivan thing?
No,
so I'm standing up in my fight.
But
I'm kidding.
The whole idea was people are very judgmental, shut up, Chad, about people who go to cons, right? So people go to these cons.
See, this one time, we opened Craig's car door and kids
punch your
just came out.
All right. Anyways.
Don't judge people at cons.
You go to these cons and people are very judgmental.
Buy a minivan. Is that right? Sorry.
Go ahead, Dustin. Talk about conventions. Go ahead.
I went to a convention once. I went to the Pokemon one with Jared. That was fun.
That was not a convention. That was an event.
That was an event?
Yeah.
Yes, totally different.
Convention.
Everybody was there to play Pokemon.
Was it for 3 days?
No, it was a day.
Let's see, that's an event. 1 day is an event. It's usually
What was
more
that
than
event I went to in the tiny airport place? The
Tiny airport
hangar,
place?
The airport
Yocon.
training facility.
Oh, yeah.
Yocon.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, you need to go to the event for like 3 days. You need to just spend the entire time there, and it's a really cool experience, which is exactly why we wanted to do SGC to begin with, because it's nothing like these events. To me, are the reason why they're the closest thing you're going to get to an arcade. They're the closest thing you're going to get to what it was like when video games were, I guess, a social networking tool. And in terms of how you made friends, as opposed to making enemies on Xbox Live. So,
That's very well put. Yeah, because you're in person, so you're going to be a lot more tolerant.
I made a lot of friends through video games, growing up. And I think that's kind of what
Definitely.
That's where you can do that now, is at conventions and such. And so, anyway, so
It's a lot of fun. I love their arcade. Their arcade at MagFest has gotten bigger and bigger every year, and so I'm really excited. That's, I think, my favorite thing. Like, we'll cruise the gaming room, but most of the time we're in the arcades because they got a bunch of fighters and shmups, and I remember we organized and beat X-Men. Like, we just grabbed a bunch of people and went through.
X-Men,
The old one?
Yeah.
X-Men. Now
I don't think they made it.
Oh, that one.
Yes, that one. Inspired us to buy the game, actually.
Yeah.
So, it's a great time for sure. We hope. Long story short, hopefully you guys make it out to MagFest. It's the 13th through the 15th, I believe. Next Thursday through Sunday. It's a 4-day party.
Is James coming? He's coming,
James
right?
is coming. Brental Floss will be there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nice little shindig for sure.
Yeah, so, we'll all be running around having fun. And, again, we have merch and stuff, and everybody's totally cool. Like, James, Brent, if you want to grab an autograph or something, everybody's totally down. So.
Yeah, we're just there to hang out.
Yep.
Which I guess brings us to SGC 3. Which is something
SGC3.
which is something that we've been we've delayed a lot.
Can we call it SG3?
Whatever we can call whatever you want to call it, Chad. But
Really?
yes, whatever you want to call it. We'll call it Vexpo.
Inside jokes. All right.
All right. But anyway, so with SGC this coming year, we want to let everybody know that SGC will not be happening this summer. But we're not saying it's not happening this year. If it happens this year, it's going to be later in the year. To be totally upfront with everybody, Corey, while she's still a member of the ScrewAttack family, she's working at another company right now, and she was the one who organized SGC. So we're at a point now to where we're some things are going on. We're trying to figure some things out, but SGC is in the plans, but it's not going to be over the summer. So just hang tight for more announcements. If I was to be a video game company and give a forecast, I would say third or fourth quarter of 2011. so
Don't say it that way, because then they're going to be like, it's going to get delayed.
Yes. So, we made no official announcement about it or anything yet. So this is kind of the formal. Hey, just hang tight a little bit longer. We know we got a lot of people from outside the country who are like, hey, sometimes I got to get my visa squared away. I need to know when you guys get that.
Oh,
so,
yeah, I suppose.
So we just want to give everybody a heads up as to the ongoing plans, because it isn't the plans. There's just some things that need to fall into place. So.
Speaking of SGC, and to hold you over until the next one, very, very, very soon, the SGC DVD will be out.
Yes.
It'll be up for pre-orders, and that's the only way people are going to be able to get it.
And here's the reason. The reason why it was not out, I will take full blame for it. It's been done for like 3 months. And I'll take full blame for it because SGC has been on our minds so much that we wanted to release it when we announced SGC 3. Well, we haven't, which is why the delay in the SGC DVD from 2010. The DVD is still phenomenal. It's still going to be crazy cheap, and it's still going to be really easy to get a hold of. So,
yep. Look for that very, very soon.
Yes.
And I'll be talking about it, and there'll be emails, and you guys will see.
Once again, I'll take full responsibility for that. So, because it was my decision, mine only. So, anyways, okay. So there's a little con stuff. Hopefully, you guys make it out to MagFest. We look forward to seeing you guys there, and be on the lookout for some
crazy
fun.
antics.
Yes, I definitely. I've got ideas already. I've got lots of ideas. So
the destroying of whatever, most likely Shaq Fu cartridge will be much more organized this year.
Oh my Willis!
As opposed to grabbing a ladder and random shit that we can find and hitting it.
Yes,
but
yes. I think I want to do it in the middle of the night this year.
The middle of the night?
Just in the middle of the night, like down in the game room, just where we just like start.
Yeah, let's wake everybody up.
We just cause energy, because that's like an energy thing.
That's
People
true.
get excited, and
blowing shit up.
I want it to be.
Yeah.
I want it to be. Oh, it's fireworks. Oh,
We
I can't get
do.
them up there. Damn.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
might
Good
be
luck getting those on the plane.
Yeah.
Are they still selling them?
Got Roman candles. No.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's gonna be fun. Hopefully, we see you guys there.
Please don't bring fireworks, by the way. That'll probably be bad.
Yeah, that would be bad. That would be bad.
Here, I brought you guys these. When we blowing it up?
Unless you light it and it's nowhere near us.
Yeah.
Right.
ScrewAttack waves all responsibility.
That's right.
All right.
All right, there you go. There's convention stuff. Finally. All right, let's move on. What do we got? Oh, news desk. It's time for the SideScroller news desk.
Yeah, the music.
So defeating.
Chad, is Craig's car a Rogue or a Rouge? Just wondering that. Like, how's it spelled?
I'd like to introduce you to my fist, Destin.
Dude, I tried to pull the cigarette lighter out, and it was a lipstick thing. It was fucking weird.
Listen, it was not my decision to get that car. My stupid wife. My stupid wife. Now you're making me call my wife stupid. Look what you've done, Chad. Look what you've done, Destin.
The best thing is, like, it doesn't even look that bad. It's like, I actually like the car, but I've just always called
really?
it. I just called it the mini minivan, and like.
See, I just know Craig hates it. So I gotta egg him on.
What kind of car did you used to drive, Craig?
I drove a badass Firebird, and it was awesome. It went vroom vroom, and I want to get another vroom vroom. So bad. Let's go to Fort Pierce, Florida, where a cow did not want to die. This guy on New Year's Day was sent to the hospital in critical condition.
The cow was?
No, this man.
Oh.
The farmer was sent to. That's why. That's why I said this guy. I said this guy on New Year's.
Something about a cow.
I know. I'm
And
getting back
then he
to
got.
it.
And he said,
Okay. I was like, what
I'm
the
good at
hell
listening.
happened?
The cow just
All right.
got arrested. in the
So
hospital.
this guy got attacked by this cow, right?
Okay.
Because the guy was trying to kill the cow.
Yes.
Because the cow had been very unruly and mean. So
Time for some hamburgers.
Yeah,
the
there you
drama
go.
unfolded Saturday when 70-year-old Oscar Wilcox was working on a fence.
You get a great mental picture going. So like
The cow came back from the
70-year-old
dead.
Oscar Wilcox. Working
Here's
on a
your
fence.
goddamn cow again, always giving me lip, not today.
That's right. When his wife heard him scream and drove out to the pasture and
Ah,
saw the
goddamn it!
cow attacking him, the cow, which had already been shot at least once by Wilcox with a .22 caliber
Like
pistol,
a fucking boss.
wasn't going down without a fight.
But you shot with a 22? No
Where?
shit, the cow didn't die.
He must have shot
tried
it in the
to-
side.
The 22, like, that is.
Don't
It's like a BB
run.
gun or
Oh,
what?
no, it's a little more than a BB gun, but still, like, it's like you can get hit a few times with a 22 and you're not gonna die. Like,
Depends where you get hit because
Okay,
this cow got
that's
hit in
true.
the face several
Okay.
times. Now, to get it off, Wilcox's wife began ramming the truck into it, and that didn't work. So she opened fire with a pistol and shot it in the face.
Everyone in this family just has guns, you know? Like,
Well, no, she found the gun that he dropped.
Oh, okay.
Bam, bam, bam. So, anyways, to make the matters even worse, the guy was sent to the hospital in critical condition, and now he's dead.
Oh,
is
really?
he really dead?
No,
I was like,
but he was sent to the hospital.
Did they at least get hamburgers?
dude, mad props to that cow, man.
Yeah, way to go.
You know, shoots him. Oh, what the fuck? You know, like,
It's on, bitch.
yeah, that's
cow.
it. You thought I was
Sorry.
pissed before. Now you shot me.
All right, let's go to...
Go to Chick-fil-A. All right, sorry.
Yes, Chick-fil-A. All right. Let's go to Indianapolis, where the first Facebook fight of the year has broken out.
Oh, really?
Yes. There was a fight taking place at 11:03 on January 2nd between Maurice Davenport and his live-in girlfriend, Shamika McVeigh.
On Facebook. She's his live-in
No,
girlfriend.
no.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
When he would not show her his profile, because she wanted to see, she was being nosy, and she wanted to see what was going on in his profile, if he was talking to any girls or
Oh,
whatever.
God.
And he wouldn't show it to her, right? So she was like, "Oh, is that right?" She went and got a knife and started hacking at him, and he
Oh my
he
God.
had this big ass
Jesus
scar on his
Christ.
forearm. So he had laceration on his left bicep. That's what it was. So
first thing he did was put up a status update. Dude, my crazy fucking bitch girlfriend just cut me up with a knife.
hold on, let me tweet this.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny because they actually have a 2-year-old.
Picture.
They have a 2-year-old who was upstairs when this was going on, when the cops showed up. It was just a minor wound on his arm.
Oh,
So
still, shit.
but she was charged in connection to the domestic dispute. Now,
Good
the thing
Lord.
about it, it's funny because I'm reading this off of MSN, NBC, which is where my source for funny video game or funny stories.
Okay.
I'm giving it away right now. But it's funny because I think this person summed it up very, very well. Despite misleading reports, Facebook doesn't cause divorce. Spouses do. Right? Facebook doesn't get people fired. People who post content they shouldn't show their bosses or coworkers to an open Facebook profile gets them fired. So, you know, it's just kind of funny. I think that sums it up really well. People are in charge of their actions. Now, this guy's obviously, he's obviously doing something on the side if he doesn't want to show a profile. Have you guys ever been in that situation where your girlfriend, your wife, or your friend has ever been like, "Hey, dude, let me see your profile," and you're like, no?
No,
I hate Facebook, so like,
Yeah, well,
I don't
maybe
care. I'm like,
MySpace.
whatever.
no, I mean, like, I don't know. For anything, I guess it would be phone. I don't know. I've never had anything where I wouldn't want to show them, but like,
Text?
the only time I guess that it's crossed my mind, it's just like, why do I have to show you? You know, like,
Yeah,
it's like-
exactly. Do you not trust me?
Yeah, exactly.
Then you should never ask somebody if you can see their Facebook or text or anything, because then the trust gets thrown out the window. And it's like, oh, really? Why?
And ladies and gentlemen, that's how easy it is to get in a fight with your significant other.
That's right. That's right.
Get your ass stabbed.
The simple, stay your ass out of it. If they're cheating on you, just let it be.
What?
You'll find
That's
out eventually.
That's the worst moral.
I know. That's some bad relationship advice.
Jesus. Not always be honest. It's, hey, if she's, you know what? If you think they're cheating on you, just let them do it.
Oh my.
Find out when you walk in on them.
Okay. Well, maybe not. All right. So there you go. There's the Facebook fight. All right. Now let's move on to. Now I saw it is the year 2011. So I found some things online that I thought were rather interesting. There's some differences between the year of 2010 and the year 2000, the last decade, how things have changed. So I figured I'd talk to you guys about some of these things. The world population in 2000 was 6.071 billion, and it's gone up almost a billion in 10 years.
Oh, God.
Which I remember in 1990 it was like 4 billion. So the population's almost doubled in 20 years, which is crazy.
That's kind of a scary thought.
Yes.
I already saw this one.
Cell phone subscriptions in the year 2000, this is per 100 people, was 8. In the year 2010, 76.
Is
Which-
that
What?
Is that per person or is that the percentage?
8 out of 100 people had it. 76 out of 100 now do.
There's some that are really
Crazy.
surprising.
Mobile broadband users,
Yeah.
subscribers, 0 in the year 2000, which makes sense because there wasn't.
It didn't
there was-
exist.
it was-
Yeah.
Yeah, dial-up.
And now it's 13.6, which you imagine in the next 10 years that'll probably be 76, 80%. You know.
You're born, here's your birth certificate, and here's your phone. Like, you know,
Yeah.
here's your smartphone ID thing.
All right, the world temperature. I thought this was pretty interesting.
Oh, let's see if global warming's happening.
Has gone up 1.17 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh my God.
See, we can ride
which
this
is
out.
actually a lot. If the whole world temperature going up 1 degree is a big deal.
In 100 years,
The endangered
it'll be 2 degrees.
Al Gore's sitting here. I told you.
the endangered species list was at 11,000 in 2000. It's at 18,000 now, which is pretty crazy. This is the one I thought was the most intriguing to me because people say the world's going to end and all this stuff. In the year 2000, the number of people killed by natural disasters worldwide 17,000. In the year 2010, 260,000.
Oh, we had
Really?
Katrina and stuff.
Well, that was like 4 years ago, dude. Katrina was like 3 or 4 years ago now. But we did have Haiti, and we had things like that, that went down. And
Well, it's just for the
that's
year
just
2010.
2010, exactly.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Earthquakes in the United States, 2,342. In 2010, 7,777.
Wow.
So plates are shifting, man. It's pretty crazy. And
Not
finally-
long, California. Not long till you fall into the sea.
Yeah.
And finally, the total number of movie tickets sold in the U.S. This is actually pretty funny. In 2000, 1.4 billion. In 2010, 1.3 billion. But
Yeah, I knew it.
But listen to the revenue. In 2000, it was
Yeah, it's
7.7.
fucking stupid.
In 2010, it's up $2.5 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they kept raising the prices.
Exactly. So.
And that's what's ridiculous is it's not that so many people are not going to the movies anymore. It's just that, God damn it. I'm sorry. This
I
just
wonder
pisses
what
me off.
that
I don't
would be
can't
like
even,
if they
oh.
had just left the prices.
Yeah, it's just that
alone.
they're not making more. They're not expanding. It's like, oh, this is about right where it is, or going down very, very slightly. We better hike the hell out of prices up.
Yeah, exactly. So their solution to prices going down or people not going to movies was hike the prices. So
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
This'll work.
yeah.
Not make better movies.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the news desk for this week. Way to go, Craig.
Good job.
Forum questions. What do we got, Chad?
First up, Round Gamer wants to know, if you could do any special move from any fighting game in real life,
Hadouken, Tiger
uh,
Uppercut.
which
Fireball.
one would
I
it
wanna throw a
be?
fireball.
I'll say Sonic Boom just to be different.
See, it would be really
I
cool.
would have said Hadouken though.
It'd be really cool to teleport, but like,
Shut up,
yeah, I
Chad.
gotta go with Hadouken.
Yeah, it would be neat to be able to
Hadouken.
teleport. Go Shang Tsung. Or Shang Tsung maybe morph into people. I think
That
that'd
could
be pretty cool.
sweet.
But yeah.
Oh, fuck that. I take that back, dude. Tech blocking, parrying. If I could do...
No. Tech blocking is good for one
Throw
thing.
me that
when
soda, Tech.
Yeah, that's right.
When you're in a fight, like, and how many fights have you been in, Chad?
Well, let me tell you, my
I cut
mean
me off in
days on
traffic.
the
Hadouken!
streets. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can throw fireballs at everybody. I think that'd be kick ass.
Okay, that's true. Hadouken's way cooler.
Yeah, and you could uppercut a car, perhaps. You could do all sorts of cool things.
Well, no, he said one.
Oh, okay.
So you could Hadouken a car.
Just give me Ryu's Street Fighter moveset. That's all.
Yeah.
Maybe Akuma's. I like to throw
And
one in
he
the
said-
Yeah,
I want to
air.
throw one in the air.
And then you can teleport if we're going movesets.
I just want to be able to jump like Street Fighter characters. I just want to be able to jump 15 feet in the air
That's
on
true.
a standstill.
Play basketball.
All right, what else?
Ooh, then again, what about the combos of Killer Instinct? That could be pretty
Once
sweet.
again,
but
when-
again,
combo,
when-
that's just
when am I
knowing
gonna
martial
use it?
well, if I could do it, I'd be going around picking more fights, you know?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
32
You
hit
hit
ultra combo.
Dude, stop killing people! Well, if they combo broke me, they wouldn't die. All right, so...
the cops all just shoot you.
That's right.
This isn't working. And you can
Yes.
use your tech moves.
Exactly. Backyard Kevster wants to know, which company do you think will be the first to release the next-gen console?
Wii,
Yeah.
definitely.
That's true.
If the Wii, if you look at their history, they have a history of releasing a console every 5 years. Now this is the 5th year.
Wii is
for the
now
Wii.
the company.
Did I not? Yeah. Did I talk about this last week? Because I think I just talked about this
They're
somewhere.
releasing the 3DS. That's their next console.
Yeah, but I feel
I
like
don't-
the next hardware, the successor to the Wii,
Yeah.
I think they'll announce it this year at E3. I think that's my big thing. I think that's what you can expect.
I hope they do.
I think they'll close it this year, and they'll close it with some code name, you
Yeah,
know, and
like
but,
the Revolution.
yeah, exactly,
supposed to
Which is
be,
or the
yeah.
Dolphin or something like that.
Yeah.
Like they, I think they'll definitely be announced this year. I think Reggie said something about they want to get to 45 million consoles sold, and they're like 37 right now.
Oh, really?
Before they announce before they even think about their next successor. Speaking of, did you know? I was actually reading an old Nintendo Power today for Vault,
Oh, yeah?
And do you know the NES only sold like 30 million?
Oh, really?
Isn't that crazy if you think about that? Like the Wii's outsold the NES.
Well, the population changes.
Well, sure, but I don't know. It's just kind of crazy to think about.
Now that we're educated on the population growth.
Yeah.
Well,
but yeah,
well, hey,
that is
to
pretty
be
crazy.
fair, the NES, it was called the Famicom in
Japan.
Japan.
Yeah.
So it's a different platform.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
it's the same platform. Maybe I don't know if those numbers. No, I think the numbers I saw were 30 million worldwide.
Yeah.
So it was at Famicom and Super whatever.
Yeah. So people had Famicoms. They're like, why am I going to get an NES? I have a Famicom.
Yeah, but it was all considered the same thing though. Under
Was it?
Nintendo. Yeah, I mean the Famicom and the NES were pretty much the exact same thing. Just use discs and one use cartridges.
You're talking about project names. Have you guys ever noticed that like the real names of consoles are always more disappointing than the project names?
Yeah.
Like Nintendo Revolution. What do you get? It's the Wii. You know, and you're like, I remember the first time I heard that, I was like, what the fuck? And like.
Yeah.
Everybody did
Everybody.
that.
Xbox 360, man, it was supposed to be the Xenon, and so like, which is kind of a strange name, but I was like, okay, whatever, Xbox, Xenon, XYZ, why not,
I don't know.
But then it's like 360, and I'm like, because from a skating perspective, I'm like, why do they call it a 360? Anyway.
And now people are calling it Xbox 720.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Xbox 1080. So 1080 snowboarding, 64, good times. Una7780 wants to know. When you were growing up, or even still now, did you often buy games full price around their release, or did you wait a year or two for the price to go down?
Oh, I'd have to save up.
Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely a save up process, and it's funny that they mention this because I think today, with the way technology moves and the way today's gamer is, if a game isn't, you can get things spoiled a lot easier, especially if you do not. If you hang out online, if you're an internet superstar,
Fucking internet, dude.
it ruins a lot of stuff, which is why we try to avoid spoilers in all of our videos. You know,
Snape kills Dumbledore. Yeah. Sorry.
what?
Don't worry
Is
about
that
it.
Harry Potter?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was all over.
I like
the
it when we do
internet
a video about a game that's like 10 years old, and they're like, spoilers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, it's 10 years old. Shut up.
Well, it's one of those things where today's gamer is a lot different than
Eric dies.
gamers of yesterday in that a game could be released. It's funny, God, speaking of sales numbers, I know nobody's interested in sales numbers, but I've had these like numbers thrown in my head over the last 5 years of doing this, right? But I remember they were talking about, it was like either Mario or Mega Man, or it was one of the big franchises of the NES era, right?
Yeah.
And they're talking about how many were sold, and like Call of Duty Black Ops sold like what 7 million in like a weekend, or 4.5
crazy.
million, something like that. But the first weekend that whatever this game was sold, it was like one of the big games, right? And it's one of the games that people like. If you say that, I don't remember it, but if it's one of those titles that if you saw the name, you'd be like, okay, I know that. Everybody knows it. It's a legendary game, right?
Uh-huh.
It sold like 300,000 copies the first week, and it just gradually over time reached 1 million copies. Whereas if a game now doesn't sell 300,000 the first, if it doesn't sell
First hour.
a
No,
million,
yeah.
if it doesn't sell 1 million the first week, it's not going to hit it because people forget about it. There's so many games that are being released. It's like, well, what else is new? You
That's
know?
crazy.
So-
It's true.
Anyways, what was the question?
Do you buy games at full price, or do you
Oh.
wait? We're going all over the place with these questions.
Honestly,
Yeah, I was like, Craig.
To be absolutely honest with you, I buy them used. I buy games used.
Well, yeah, we kind of have an unfair advantage because we get to try everything.
Yeah.
Because it comes in early, and if it's like really cool, then we'll go buy it. But if
There's
it's
some
like
games I'll buy new.
We'll just
Mass
borrow
Effect
them from
3,
the
I'll
office.
buy new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know.
yeah, exactly. Donkey Kong Country Returns, bought new.
Yeah.
Mario Galaxy 2, bought new. But there's a lot of games that I'll wait to save $10 because there's so much stuff. That's another thing. There's so much good stuff out right now that why would you even want to stop the game you're playing right now?
She was asking when you were younger, though.
When I was younger, I'd buy new.
Yeah.
You had to. Like, when I was younger, though, I'd like go into a store and be like, holy crap, Sonic 2 is here. Like, I didn't know if it was new or not.
Yeah.
I did a
just
lot
like,
of
you know.
renting.
Yeah,
Oh,
when
me
I
too,
was
yeah.
young.
I still rent today if I'm on sure.
Gamefly, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. What else?
All right. X Rider wants to know. I know it's still a month away, but the ScrewAttack 5th anniversary is coming up. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Like it feels like we just did the 4th. Like it's really
February
strange.
15th.
But
Speaking of ongoing things coming up, just so you guys know, February, what is it? I got it. Hold on.
are you talking about Dia de Huevos?
Yes, I am.
God damn it.
Yes, I am. Dia de Muertos is coming up. So you guys hang
Oh,
tight.
good.
Oh, we look forward to it every year. Stupid made-up holiday.
What?
I'm kidding.
What are you talking about, Chad? It's a very important thing.
What was the question
I
the
will
person
say the
asked?
G1s had some awesome Dia de Huevos videos last year, and that's what I'm really excited about seeing.
Yes. All right, what else?
So I didn't even get to the question. So the 5th anniversary is coming up, and coincidentally, it's the same day as the MVC3 launch.
Yes.
To honor this strange coincidence, are you doing anything special? I recently listened to the first episode of SideScrollers, and ScrewAttack has come so far since then.
Oh boy, has it. Oh man. Man, oh man. Well, we don't have anything planned right now. Actually, I was aware of that happening. The MVC launch and ScrewAttack's anniversary, but I don't know how we can do any sort of correlation unless we are characters in it, which has yet to be announced. So, although
That's our plan. It's just Capcom slowing it down,
Yeah.
so you know.
Capcom. Anyways, yeah, it'd be really, really great. But as of right now, we don't have anything planned to correlate that.
Gotcha.
But
That's pretty awesome, though.
so, yes, I look
Yeah.
forward to playing it a lot.
We'll
then.
play it during Dia de Huevos.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, no, the Dia de Huevos is this month. It's coming up.
Oh, god damn it. I mean, all right, yay. No, just kidding.
Isn't it like the second Monday? What?
I don't
gotta
remember.
look
You
back.
pulled that out
I
of
gotta
your
check
ass.
my calendar.
Um,
It's an important day. It's like Martin Luther King Day, just not nearly as
Yes.
important.
you see it? Really? We're going to break that down?
It's like 4th of July. Come on.
the
It's a national holiday.
Yeah.
In America and world. Come on.
Not it on decorating the cactus this
It's like
year.
Thanksgiving.
Savak wants to know.
What up, Sadak?
He says, hey guys.
Battle Kid 2.
Yeah.
Coming your
What are you
way.
most looking forward to in regards of MacFest? Only 12
Battle
days
Kid
away.
2.
But you know what? We just answered that in the MacFest segment pretty much.
Well, good job.
I'm looking
picking that
forward to
question
hang.
out.
Oh, I didn't know we were going to talk about MacFest. It was already picked.
I look forward to hanging out with Savak. He's going to be there.
Yeah.
He's going to be hanging out at our table, actually, selling Battle Kid. And,
Yeah.
showing off
Joking
Battle
around.
Kid 2.
and- Cool.
Yeah.
So that's what I look forward to. Chilling with people.
See you there, Savak.
Indeed.
High five.
Mandy96 asks,
What's up,
Craig?
Mandy? Hey.
I know you like to keep your personal life separate from your ScrewAttack life, but
It's true.
seriously, what did your wife say when you came home with smooth legs?
Okay, let me tell you a story here. The funny thing about my wife and the smooth legs was actually it's her fault because
Oh, dude, if she I'm gonna text her. and be
no,
like, hey,
she knows
listen,
it.
no,
I've said this before.
listen to this episode of SideScrollers.
No,
you
it's
called her stupid.
It's your
and
fault I called her stupid,
No,
not
it's-
mine. Not mine. You said those words, not me. All right.
What?
That's right. You said them.
I said.
I'm your puppet, Chad.
God, I wish we had some sort of recording where we could go back and prove that statement. Oh,
You made me say them, Chad. You had a machete to my neck. All right. Anyways, here's the thing. Here's the thing about it. I originally called her. The initial punishment was actually, believe it or not, was to get your head shaved, right? But me getting
will
my
be able
head
to see
shaved
things
doesn't
for
make
weeks.
any sense at all
Yeah.
because the G1s won't be able to partake in that, right?
all right.
So I called her and said, "What do you think about getting my head shaved?" And she said, "Absolutely not." So I called her back and I said, "What do you think about getting your legs waxed?" And she said, "No." And I said, "Honey, I'm not gonna lose anyways. What's the difference?" And I lost. So,
How's it growing in, by the way, Craig? Can we
dude,
see?
no, it sucks. I like
No, let's see.
no, okay.
Is
You-
it disgusting?
It sucks, dude. That exfoliation stuff they gave me is not working.
I don't know if I want to
Oh,
see
so you got the
that.
ingrown hairs
Oh,
yet?
okay.
No,
I picture like mangled
Like,
legs.
look over here. I got like all these like red
bumps.
bumps and stuff all over them. Sucks. Every day I gotta freaking put that stuff in. It smells like alcohol. And it, like I scratch behind my leg. Look at this. It's so
jeez.
itchy. It's so stinking itchy. God, it sucks.
I expect like red welts
No,
all over your
dude.
legs.
I got red welts
like
back here.
bubbling.
You know what'll fix that, right? If you go get
Not
them
waxing
re-waxed.
the legs. God. Anyways, so there you go. Thanks for bringing that up.
Hey, she gave us a bunch of candy. It's
That's
cool.
true. I love you.
All right, and we've got birthdays.
Fire away.
Backyard Kevster, Jinzo,
Happy birthday.
Celeste Magic, Round Gamer, Lord Gaza.
Brown Gamer had a question too.
Yes, indeed. Treo 4, Dragon K, the Vanilla Gorilla,
That's good.
Gangara of my desert.
Oh, good.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy
Yes.
birthday, guys.
Happy birthday.
And ladies. All right, hey, real quick, Jared will actually be joining us next week for Saturday.
That's right.
We're going to give a four-person rotation a try, see how it works out, as we do some tests around the HQ. So
So I guess we'll just apologize now. No, I'm just kidding.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, so there you go. That is SideScrollers for this week. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful week. Hopefully you guys are planning to go to MacFest and join us there where we hang out. And hopefully you guys enjoy the content the rest of the week because that's what we do. We make lots of videos and stuff. So
I guess.
until next week, Hey, I'm Stuttering Craig.
I'm Daily Destin.
And I'm Chad.
For SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com. Bye-bye.